guys, I have just come out of my midwife appointment. I'm so happy because baby girl has turned around and she is no longer breech. I know this probably sounds really dramatic to some of you, but I was actually like okay with the fact that this, you know, she was breech and there was a possibility that I was going to be booking a C-section. But as like the days got closer to this appointment where I was going to see if she did turn, and if not then I was probably going to have to get booked, I was so nervous and wobbly and just, I don't know. I think it's just the medical side of a C-section. I know loads of you actually sent me your stories of how amazing your C-section was, and so that was helpful, but I still feel like, because I'm not like the best with hospitals and I've always found them a bit freaky, that I don't know, I was just feeling really wobbly about it the past 2 days. But she's turned around. I am so pleased. I'm just, oh, all of those weird movements I was doing all the time and the bouncing and all of that jazz seemed to actually work, and her head is fully down there in the canal. Almost ready to go, and I feel like now I can start thinking about what I'm gonna maybe do for my birth. And oh, I need to ring Niall and tell him, but I just wanted to quickly tell him I put on this song that's called Turn Around because she turned around. Oh. Anyway, it was a really good appointment and I honestly didn't think she was going to have turned around. And when my midwife was like, it's her bum at the top, her head's down the bottom, I was like, oh, she was so pleased too. We both like had a little bit of a celebration in the room. I'm so excited. Anyway, they actually also just gave me a harvesting colostrum pack, which I need to start trying. Well, you don't have to do, but I think I am gonna actually have a go at doing it, where you harvest the colostrum, because I'm at the point now where I can do that. So I'm excited to try that too. I'm just excited to experience all these different things, and I'm just feeling really positive. So I just wanted to pick up my camera and say hello. You're the first people I've told that the baby has turned around. I'm so pleased. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna actually vlog anymore today. I'm probably gonna pick you up tomorrow and kind of vlog some different things that we get up to this week together, but I'm just so pleased. Good morning, everybody. Do you know what, isn't it one of the best feelings when you're just obsessed with your breakfast? Because I roll out of bed and get so excited in the morning to have these. It's just my favourite thing ever, when you're just loving a breakfast. Anyway, I am up this morning feeling very, very tired and achy. I feel like it's kind of true what they say, where your body starts to prepare you for newborn life, because my sleep these days is awful. Waking up every hour on the hour, and I'm sure it will actually be worse when she comes, but I feel like it's also now affecting Niall because he just can't really sleep very well. But for me, it is a case of just constantly needing a wee, constantly having heartburn, and just every time I move in any kind of way in bed, it just wakes me up because I'm large and in charge, and it's just quite hard to like maneuver about now. But I'm feeling extremely tired today because last night was a tough one, but this is what it's going to be like now for a long time, I'm sure. So, but the one good thing is I get very excited for my breakfast in the morning. It gets me out of bed. So if you struggle getting out of bed, find a breakfast that you absolutely love and it'll actually get you out. Anyway, do you know what I've done as well? I have just put on the, actually I'm not going to put my milk yet because a soggy cereal is a bad cereal, and I love my cereal when it's just had the milk put in. I feel like you're one or the other, aren't you? You either like a particular Weetabix, but you either love like it to be like smush, or like me, you like it when it's just hit and it's kind of got that little bit of crunch. So I'm gonna wait until I finish talking to you, otherwise it'll turn into smush. But I've actually just put on my birth playlist to play in the background, and you wouldn't believe what's on it. Mamma Mia, obviously. I said to Niall last night, imagine when we get to the giving birth part, Dancing Queen's on. That would just be iconic, wouldn't it? I feel like people's birth playlists are usually really relaxing and like slow, gentle music. Mine is a mixture of Mamma Mia, Harry Styles, and Taylor Swift, basically. That is essentially all that's on it. Anyway, I just thought I'd do what I did last time when I was vlogging and quickly pick you up as soon as I get up so that I don't let the tiredness defeat me and not make me want to talk to you. But I thought today I would show you some of the things that I'm eating, so do a bit of a what I ate in a day. And I'm also later actually going to talk to you about my workout routine now. We're at the end of pregnancy and it has had to change quite a lot. I'm really fortunate that I still am, you know, able to kind of move my body, and it's really helping me just stay energetic a little bit. But I do just feel really, I didn't know if I would be training this long into pregnancy, but I still am. It's just quite adjusted, and I thought I could chat to you about that and show you. You know what I'm going to do as well as my Weetabix this morning? I'm going to make a smoothie. And do you know what I've started eating? Because apparently my best friend says, well, I've heard a lot of people say this, but my best friend was like, just start having them because they will soften the cervix. So we've got some prunes, and I've been eating a few a day. I actually quite like them, to be fair. I know a lot of people struggle to have them around this time of pregnancy when some women decide to do that. Although, do you know what? I think people have them to kind of speed up labour, and I'm quite content at the moment with where I'm at, and just through reading that hypnobirthing book I read, which by the way, I know lots of you wondered what one it was. It was the Siobhan Miller hypnobirthing book. It's absolutely amazing. Niall is reading it at the moment so that he can support me through the birth, because it's quite important in that book. The birth partner kind of gets really involved for it to really work. But it is absolutely amazing, and in that it really sort of hounds in that it's so important to just let the baby come when the baby's ready. Because the thing that I found really interesting is that when you actually go into labour, your baby releases like a protein, I think it was a protein, into the uterus, and then your body goes into labour because the baby has said, right, let's go. So I found that so crazy, but actually the less you kind of intervene, the better in a way, because when the baby's ready, the baby will come. And so that's kind of the mentality I'm going with. However, I am still eating prunes because it's supposed to be good at this part of pregnancy, and it can't hurt, can it? Guys, I thought I'd just give you a bit of biscuit content, because on the last video, a couple of you were wondering where he was, but here he is, being his little grumpy, blobby self as usual. He's loving his life. He just basically thinks he's one of the dogs, and he's not that arsed about me and now. I still love him. I try to give him a cuddle because he just looks like a little smushy teddy bear. Look, he's like, Mum, go away. Enough affection for one day. But he spends most of his life on this chair in here, or chasing the dogs. But he's very happy. But if any of you are wondering where he was, that's where he usually is. Anyway, this is the smoothie that I'm making from Beyond. Actually, if you guys who do have Beyond my app, we now have a favourite feature where you can favourite your favourite recipes or workouts, which I think is really cool, so that you have like a section where you can put them. But yeah, basically this is it. So we've got some milk, we've got some chia seeds. I've added these in, but they're kind of one of those ingredients with smoothies where you can just chuck it in and add it to the mix. We've got some peanut butter, we've got our frozen banana, we've got our prunes to soften the cervix. And then we've got some chocolate protein. This is my favourite one from My Protein, the chocolate brownie flavour. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this all together and make a yummy smoothie to go with my Weetabix. Okay, breakfast is served. Still need to add my milk to my Weetabix, but I'm gonna wait till the very last moment. And then we've got my date chocolate and peanut butter smoothie, which tastes lovely. And also, actually, I thought I'd give you a very quick update, and just I wanted to talk a little bit more about what I was very excitedly talking to you about yesterday, but I thought it'd be quite nice to do a little bump date in the last few vlogs just to show you the difference. But this is how she's looking. She's 37, nearly 38 weeks now. She's had a big growth spurt, and just to explain her positioning, so what she was since 30 weeks, so for like nearly 8 weeks, she was in the breech position. Her head was here, really high up. She's a little bit lower now too, but her head was right at the top under my ribs, and then her feet were down here. So now her feet are here and her legs go across there, so her bum's kind of, actually no, she's a bit lower than that. Her bum's kind of by my belly button. Oh, I can feel her pushing back. And then her head is down here, and her, I think her hands are by here. So she's kind of like this, but the right, well, down ways. To explain on kind of what I was saying yesterday, because I also realised I said I'm like a little bit afraid of hospitals, which I am, and I think that stems back to when I went a lot with my mum when she had chemo during her cancer treatment. And I know that they're there, you know, I know that they're great, but there's sort of medical hospital bright lights feel, and like sort of, I don't know, I just find it a little bit daunting. And I've never actually had to have an operation in my life yet, touch wood. So it was more the operation fact and sort of booking in an operation, wearing the hospital scrubs, and I just was feeling quite nervous about that, and that's what I meant by I was having a bit of a wobble about possibly booking in a C-section. I mean, it could still happen, but I just really want to hopefully have a go at a vaginal birth. And I'm like, I'm ready for the challenge to an extent, because I also realised that I don't know what it's going to feel like. So I'm very nervous about that aspect where you're going into the unknown of like not knowing what a contraction pain feels like and how I might react to it, because I know that every woman kind of experience contractions quite differently, how they feel to them. But after, you know, all my hypnobirthing that I've been reading up on, I just really want to have a go, and I'm kind of ready for the challenge, and I'm ready to do it with Niall, and hopefully have a water birth, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, just thought I would update you on that. Lots of baby chat to start this video. But hi guys, I hope you're all okay. Thank you so much for coming to join me on these last few weeks before I become a mum. I feel like I feel really excited, and just I thought it's weird, I really thought at this point I'd be feeling more, I don't know how I was gonna feel, but I feel really fortunate that I feel in a good place mentally, and sort of a lot of excitement. And now she has turned, I feel like a lot more relaxed, and just like I want to kind of embrace this last bit. And yeah, it's so weird. It's just, I feel so many different things every day. Some days I am really all over the shop, but in general I do feel quite sort of positive and good. I can't deal with this dog. You're so sweet. Look at you, you big softie. Guys, I wish you could all experience a Bluebell cuddle, because she is just the cuddliest, most loving little animal I've ever come across. And all of our friends think so. It's funny, Bluebell's all of our friends' favourites. But we don't say it too loud because we don't want to upset the two boys. You're just a little gem, aren't you, baby squidge? I've tried to lay this out neatly and it hasn't gone very well, so bear with me. I've been wearing a lot of it recently, so some of it needs a wash and it just looks a bit dishevelled. But I wanted to talk through with you the brand new Bluey Summer capsule, which is just about to launch on Friday, the 30th of June. I'm so excited about this one. I'm obsessed. Hello, by the way. We're currently sat on the floor of the nursery. I've just kind of like moved loads of things around. I am going to finish the nursery, hopefully for the next video, hopefully. I mean, at the moment we've got some upside down butterfly wings by there, but I will show you it at some point. This is not staying in here. I've just brought this in so that I can try on these bits with you. But yeah, basically we're going to do a little try on and run through it. This is called Golden, but it's essentially a extension from the Staples collection. So it's all the same fits of the Staples drop, but in brand new colours. We also have the shorts, so they're the same as the leggings shape wise, but in short version. And then we have our new top, which I'm so excited about. So yeah, basically these are our three colours. We have pistachio, we have coffee bean, and we have lavender. They are beautiful. And then we have one pair of leggings in this drop in the coffee bean. We have our fitted tee, which is also in the slinky buttery seamless material we do. And then we have the one sports bra. I've actually taken my pads out because I don't actually wear mine, but they do come with the removable pads too. But yeah, this is all dropping on Friday, so I wanted to show you before launch so that if you would like to grab anything, then you kind of know everything that you might need to know about sizing, about fit, and all of that jazz. Guys, I don't know if you can see, but I already have a Sula. I can't go, why do I sweat on my lips so much? By the way, some people were like, what do you mean by a Sula? Sula means sweaty upper lip alert. It's from the film Wild Child.
We've got ourselves a Sula, sweaty upper lip alert.
Forget that it's from a film and it's not actually like that common of a term. It's already here and it's not even sunny today. Okay, outfit number one, we have the lavender set. So first up, I just wanted to chat the bum detail because I feel like they are just the most flattering gym shorts. They're exactly the same as our Staples leggings we recently dropped, but in shorts form. So we've got the really nice strong scrunch on the bum, which kind of cups the cheeks and makes them look sort of separated, but it's not like in your face, it's a very subtle scrunch. And then we have our updated contour as well, which is now just down the leg rather than under the bum, because you actually just don't need, you know, that under bum contour to make your bum look nice on these. Updated waistband as well, which now is kind of like a little bit longer down so that you have a little bit more tummy control. I wish I could show you this a bit better, but obviously because of my bump now, it just looks a little bit different on me. And I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little bit like, I don't know, I know it's not going to be entirely relatable to a lot of you to see the gym wear on me, and there was actually a comment on the Bluey Instagram account where I was showing the bikinis and somebody said, you know, this isn't relatable, I want to see it on non-pregnant girls, which obviously we did have through the models, but yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit conscious. But I will pop pictures on screen actually of the girls wearing it too, because they're not maternity gym wear, but because our material is that sort of stretchy buttery feel that we do, which is also 87% recycled, which is amazing, it does actually still have that comfy fit on the bump, which yeah, I feel like has been very helpful through my pregnancy. And then we also have our everyday comfy sports bra. So we did actually have this in the Staples collection, and again it was really popular, so we brought it back in the lavender, and it's got this gorgeous kind of open back, which looks really, really nice on back day. Adjustable straps as well, so you can make it nice and comfy. You've got a lovely dip here too, which I feel like also makes the boobies look really nice, but it doesn't kind of, you know, show too much so your boobs are sort of falling out. This one is more of like a medium support bra. You've got a nice waistband, subtle branding. My battery is flashing low, but yeah, that is the lavender. Look number two, we have the pistachio shorts with the brand new white fitted tee. Just very quickly on the shorts, because they are exactly the same as the lavender ones, just in pistachio. And just to note as well, although these are light and so are the sorry, that was very unflattering, but although these are light and so are the lavender, they are also not see-through, so they are squat proof because of the type of material we use. I just wanted to note that. And the other thing actually on the shorts, which I did want to say, if you did grab our shorts last year we did with Bluey, they are slightly longer, so they're not cycling short length, But you can do that bum trick that a lot of people do with gym shorts these days. I think it came from Gymshark, where girls sort of hoist them up quite a lot so that they sit really, really nicely on the bum, but still kind of give you that length at the bottom without them being too long or too short, so they're not like hot pants vibes, so you won't run the risk of having your bum hang out. I feel like they're just the perfect leg. And then we also have our brand new white fitted tee, which I am so obsessed with. I am so pleased with how this has come out. It's so simplistic, but basically I wanted to create this so that for anybody who does kind of want to cover up their tummy or just throw something over their sports bra but still have that sort of flattering, molding, kind of seamless look, then you can with this, because it's not too hot. That's the other thing I find with fitted tees in seamless, is they can just make you feel really, really hot and sort of suffocated. But because this is made of a really lightweight, stretchy material, it doesn't do that. So the design of this is very, very sort of simple. This is the logo on the back, and then other than that, it's just your plain white essential fitted gym top that kind of hugs around your body and gives you that sort of in and out look. I mean, it doesn't me right now because of my bump, but it will give you that sort of, do you know what I mean, in and out look. The only thing I would say with this, everything is very true to size, but I would say if you do go for the top and you do want it to mold around your body, go down a size, because it is very, very stretchy. And then just to very quickly show you the pistachio and the lavender colour mixed. Do you know what this reminds me of? Ariel. You think this is very Little Mermaid vibes? I just feel like these tones look beautiful together. If you don't like sort of matching colours, which I actually often don't when I go to the gym, then these two look amazing together. Just very quickly, I wanted to show you the, oh, we're out of focus, hang on. So I wanted to show you the coffee bean shorts, which are obviously exactly the same as the other ones, just in the brown. I love this brown colour though, because it's kind of got a purple undertone, so it doesn't wash you out. I sometimes find that with brown tones, but we went with this gorgeous sort of purpley undertone and it just makes you look like more tanned. Okay, and last but not least, we have our brand new coffee bean leggings, which are exactly the same as our Staples leggings shape again, but in the new coffee bean shade. And I feel like the light is, oh, it just changed, but you did kind of just see the purpley undertone that these give, which I feel like is just gorgeous. And they go with so many different coloured sports bras as well. I'm just gonna balance you on the cot just for a second. Do you know what? I completely underestimated how breathless and hot trying on 4 outfits would make me, but I am quite literally melting right now, so I'm going to try and make this quick. Anyway, that is the golden collection. I am so excited to drop this one. I can't wait to see what you guys think. We are launching on Friday, as I said, at 5 o'clock, but if you would like to grab anything in particular, we will be doing early access again, so you can shop an hour before launch if you sign up to it. I'll leave it linked in the description box, but yeah, if there is anything particular you would like, I would recommend signing up to that, because in our last gymwear drop Staples, we did actually sell out of most of our leggings in early access, which is absolutely wild, and I'm so grateful for the love for Bluey, because it's just been crazy since we relaunched and kind of slightly rebranded this year. It's just been so amazing, the love and support for the brand, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you so much if you have supported Bluey at all. It means so much to me. Just don't want anyone to be sad if things do go, and I am still kind of working out demand with the team at the moment as to how much stock to order, because we don't want to over order and have loads of waste, but equally, you know, it is expensive to order stock, and I am still funding the business solely myself, so I'm just trying to be careful not to kind of go too wild. Equally, I do want the business to grow, and now we are seeing how much people seem to love the product, particularly our leggings. I do want to kind of make sure we are meeting that demand, but just to kind of explain a little bit behind the fact that things sell fast. We do have the stock, but it's just sort of, I don't know, people like the leggings, I think, which is amazing. But I would just say to sign up to early access just in case if you are thinking of grabbing something. But I'm gonna go sit by a fan for a little while because I feel like my brain has gone to smush. I need to sort myself out. I'm just about to head off to have my nails done, and it dawned on me this morning these could be the nails that I have when I give birth. They actually probably will be, to be fair. So I just am feeling, I usually like going quite extra on my nails, although actually at the moment they're not too extra, but these are the ones I've got at the moment. They're just really grown out. I feel like these are one of my faves. I'm really craving something simple, which is just not usually a bit of me, but these are the inspos that I have taken pictures of on Pinterest, just to show you. So I quite like the look of those ones, but they're very simple. And then I thought those were cute. These I think are really cute. I was thinking about doing these, but instead of hearts, tiny little white butterflies, obviously. And then I thought these were quite nice too, which are kind of like a, I think they call them vanilla chrome. And I also like these two, but not in the square shape, because I don't really suit that kind of square look. But we'll see what we come up with. Might do a 3, 2, 1 and show you my nail transformation. So in 3, 2, 1, the grown out will be no more. Ta-da! I won't focus.
Oh, that looks good. I mean, that looks good.
I knew you were gonna do that. Wait, let me show my nails first. So I went with, look how simplistic they are for me now. Butterflies. These, yeah, birth nails.
Maybe.
So I've gone for this like milky biab, which I've never gone for this colour. And then just little butterflies. And then this, want to tell us what it is? This is my lunch. Mal just made this for a video.
Lemon chicken pasta.
I love anything lemon. It's my taste, yeah. So it's a bit like carbonara with lemon, apparently.
Yeah, it's basically egg yolks and parmesan, and that, it sounds like it shouldn't work, but it really does work.
It really does work. It's so nice.
Being sat there, it's a bit dry.
I don't mind that. And then I've also got some of my favourite Robinson summer fruits. I was going to give you a cheers, but you don't. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you going to make a pram later?
Are we?
We need to make our pram. It's a bit hot, isn't it? Stop rubbing your face on my squashy fruit. That's
If you're a dog, you go.
That's what a biscuit does.
That looks nice.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
I'm Mr. Biscuits. Little biscuit. Why do we always go to fucking Santa Baby?
Good morning, good morning. I can't be bothered to train. Good morning, good morning. I can't be bothered to work out at all, guys. Let's try that again. I did come down here about 10 minutes ago. Hiya, can you smell the French toast? It tastes very nice. You can't have it, sorry. He's just licking his lips. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Yeah, I just came down here 10 minutes ago. And honestly, the brain fog was so real. I just couldn't even speak to you. I tried to sit down and have a conversation about my workout routine and just body changes and stuff. My eyes were just like, can't think, can't string anything together. And I feel like that's happening quite regularly now, where I just like need to fuel myself. Oh look, I just had a kiss to say hi. You two are so cute. You coming down to support mummy through her workout because she is not feeling motivated today at all. Hang on, I'm gonna pop you down and actually have a conversation. Feeling a little bit more lively now. Niall's just been testing out some jam and peanut butter French toast. Tastes absolutely unreal. Okay, before we attempt this workout finally, I wanted to chat to you a little bit about my current routine with fitness and how it's sort of had to change near the end of pregnancy now. Also, I really wanted to talk to you about body image and how I'm feeling towards my body visually at this point, because I was thinking this morning, I spoke to you at the very beginning about how I felt, and now we're near the end. I kind of just wanted to reflect a little bit on it with you and kind of chat to you about how it's not been what I expected, because I remember when I first spoke to you very near the beginning, when I hadn't really seen much change. You know, I didn't have a bump at that point. I was sort of waiting to have a bump, but I felt a little bit shapeless. Looking back, that definitely was my least confident point in the pregnancy towards my body, and I always thought it would be this point at the end when I was sort of at my biggest. But weirdly, I feel like this point I felt the most confident towards myself when I look at myself in the mirror, and that it's just never what I expected. I know, you know, everybody is gonna feel differently towards this, and every pregnant woman will have a different experience with this and how they feel towards themselves. It's just really not what I expected. And I guess at the beginning you're first experiencing the change for the first time, and maybe that's why it felt strange. But then I don't know, I'm also really intrigued to see how it feels after and postpartum, and when she comes out, will I feel just like hollow? Or I would love to know actually from any of you guys who've had babies. Like, I know the uterus can take a while to sort of shrink down, so like, how does that feel? It's all just such a new experience. Will it just feel empty? Will that feel sad? I don't know. And the other thing is, I cannot remember what it feels like not to have a bump. I see pictures of myself now before pregnancy. Truly can't remember my body ever being that. I would love to hear your stories, how you experienced it, and if you felt similar at all to me or very, very different, because I'm sure some of you will have. The female body is freaking insane. And nobody can ever say that it isn't, because it is absolutely wild. I feel like I've never appreciated my body more. But anyway, workout routine as well, just very quickly before I jump into the session. I now am doing 3 days a week instead of 5 days, which I was doing before. So I am following the Bluey Summer program, but the 3-day split instead of the 5-day split. So I'm doing 2 lower body days a week and 1 upper. Today is upper. We're also going to attempt some cardio. I haven't really been doing cardio the past sort of month, because it just started to feel too much pressure on my pelvic floor, but I do really miss it. And that is one thing that I am looking forward to, is having my energy back, because I really do miss the endorphins you get from cardio. But today's session, there is a little bit of cardio in, but it's interval training with a jog and a kettlebell swing. So I think it's meant to be on a treadmill. I don't have a treadmill, so I'm gonna just do a jog on the spot, and because of that I feel like I can sort of gauge. If it doesn't feel right, I'll just turn it into a walk on the spot. And then actually also there is some abs today in today's workout, but I'm not really doing much core anymore. If I do, I will adapt it and mainly do just box position, which I'll show you today. But yes, that is kind of what I'm doing in the gym. I hope I'll be able to go till the end, but we shall see. I'm just kind of listening to my body. There are a lot of days where I wake up and I just know my body can't do it. So I'm just going with the flow, trying to do my 3 days a week, seeing how we go, and it makes me feel really good when I do it. I feel exhausted afterwards. I need a nap, but it does make me feel really good, so I'm trying to stick to my 3. But anyway, let's train.
People knew her by her will, to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go
time this song comes on. Guess what playlist is playing? Guess what playlist is playing?
Harry Styles?
No.
Harry Styles?
No playlist.
Yeah, I Love Harry Styles.
No.
Fucking
3 guesses, mate. You've done one.
I'm a simp for Harry Styles.
One more guess.
Fucking...
Stop swearing.
I prefer to marry Harry Styles than my current husband.
He would be my hall pass, wouldn't he?
There's no such thing as a hall pass in this relationship.
Everybody has a celebrity hall pass.
Saying you prefer Harry Styles to this. This.
No, this playlist.
What did I do today? You think Harry Styles is fucking
Guys, look, we
prams
just
for you?
made our pram.
You think Harry
Wait,
Styles
one
is
thing before.
assembling prams for you.
He might be able to, but he's on tour at the moment. No, this is. Guess what this is? This is our birth playlist.
Oh god. You joking?
No.
Are you serious?
No, Harry's in it, Mamma Mia's in it, Taylor's in it.
Harry Styles, is it?
No, but most of his album is in it. So we went for the eye candy pram. I've heard really good things about eye candy. This is the peach biscotti colour, and basically it's got like different attachments for different ages, which I just thought would be perfect. And it goes in the car as well as a car seat, so yeah. Come on pose. You look like a comedian. You look like Jack Whitehall then for some reason.
That's been camp.
Jack Whitehall's like the best comedian ever.
I'm
Oh,
just off to the bakery with my baby.
oh, it's such a nice colour, isn't it, that pram? I love it.
That's what I love to do on a Saturday morning. Just wake up, the sun's are out, the birds are singing. Sun's shining. Tools, I've got formula, I've got breast pumps. Everything, I've got the lot.
Breast pram. Not sure you can do much of them.
And then,
Oh, you look so cute.
come on Basil, come on Bluebell.
That bag looks like a little kid's bag going to school on their first day. Right guys, we just come up to the nursery. I'm just waiting for Niall because I want to show him something that I was setting up earlier, because I've been kind of finishing up some bits in here. We're almost done with the nursery, so in the next video I will be able to hopefully show you when everything's finished, fingers crossed. But I was setting up the white noise machine, and it also had these super cute songs on there, and something about it just made me really emotional, and I want to see what Niall thinks. Oh, it's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's lots of different sounds, but I don't know what it was that made me feel really emotional. Cute.
Colour change.
Yeah, you can change the colour. This is the thing.
What's it
now.
called?
I think it's called a maxi cozy, but it's got all the different white noise on it.
Excuse me, we're having a nice moment here.
So you got different bit of water. Somewhere there's the white noise, but it's just got loads of different kinds of sounds, because I think they count this as white noise. All of these sounds too. Just that's a bit more white noisy.
Flushing the toilet.
Oh, that's like what she hears now. So that'll probably be really comforting.
The nappies set me off
Did they?
yesterday when I was doing the handles.
Oh,
Look,
look at them.
look.
They're so small, aren't they?
But the thing is, that's actually big for them as well.
No, this is the smaller size.
Yeah, but I reckon when they're in between sizes, when they put these on, it's like, I remember like when you hold a baby and the nappy looks way too big for them still, even though it's so small. That's how small babies are.
Teeny.
No, don't. I'm gonna go. I'm going. It was moments like that that like strike you, and you're just like, oh wow, like there's gonna be a baby wearing one of these nappies soon,
I know.
and it's gonna be my baby.
It's gonna be half you and half me. Isn't it?
She's
in
lucky
there.
she'll look like you.
You have to say that, don't you? Guys, Niall wants to grow a mullet, and
Not like a mullet, but I just want like I want this bit just a bit longer, because when I look in the mirror, I'm like I can feel it literally wants to grow.
I feel like, I mean...
And then these bits...
Guys, what do we think?
Short, and I think that
No, I know, I actually can imagine you with a mullet.
Yeah, see, you know it's gonna work.
It's gonna look terrible, mate. Guys, what do we think? Mullet?
Yeah, and then that little short, and then that...
Or no mullet? I think no mullet. I don't even think you'd like it. You're half joking. I can't even tell if you're like...
No, I actually really want to do it, but I just don't have the balls.
Baby girl won't like it.
You saying you'll never have sex with me again is not enough to get me off. I would do it. That's what you said. Trying to scare me off it. I think that's gonna work. I'll go without the sex.
No more babies for you. Good evening, everybody. We're currently out on a little evening. Well, it's kind of a dog walk. Kind of just sat down, eating strawberries, and I was drinking beer and chatting about life. But yeah, I thought I'd finish up the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We're gonna order some Nando's. Both feeling a bit tired, aren't we?
Oh, it's just, you know, by Thursday evening I'm done.
I love Thursday, it's Friday Eve. And watch Love Island. Watch the sun go down first.
I don't know Love Island.
You're a liar, you do.
I thought you could watch a nice film, you know, bloody Love Island every night.
Do you know what has just come out though?
What?
The new Black Mirror. Yeah, we've been watching it, haven't we? And it freaks me out.
Yeah, that one in Scotland was pretty weird.
It was weird because it just wasn't like sci-fi, it was just weird.
Yeah, well that wasn't sci-fi at all.
No.
How was that sci-fi, that one?
I know. Usually that's what Black Mirror is. Yeah, if you've watched Black Mirror before, it is really good. But don't watch it before bed because if you're like me, I was very scared. And then you went down in the bedroom downstairs because you couldn't sleep. And I woke up petrified. I was like, where's he gone?
Meggan started snoring.
I can't help it at the moment. One nostril just gets blocked. It's a pregnancy thing, apparently.
Yeah, no, definitely. You never used to do it.
No. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are all okay, and I will see you in the next one very soon. The final countdown to baby girl. Say her name, you're so annoying.